Percy the Penguin and the Icy Water Adventure.
In the cold, snowy land of Antarctica, there lived a penguin named Percy. Percy was just like any other penguin, except for one thing he was terribly afraid of. It's the water. Every day, Percy watched the other penguins taking a dip in the freezing water, diving and swimming with glee. But the thought of water made Percy quiver with fear. He had never ventured beyond the shore, and the very idea of doing so was too scary for him to contemplate. One day, Percy decided that he had to face his fear. He watched the other penguins swimming with such grace and ease, and he wanted to be just like them. He decided that he was going to teach himself to swim. Percy walked into the shallow water and began to paddle his feet. But as soon as he felt the icy water touch his feathers, he panicked and dashed back to the shore. Discouraged, Percy thought he would never be able to overcome his fear. But then something very unusual happened. He overheard a flock of seagulls chatting nearby. "Hey, have you guys heard about the penguin who's afraid of the water?" asked one of the seagulls. "Oh, yes. I heard he tried to swim, but he's too scared," replied another. "That's so funny. Imagine a penguin who can't swim," cackled a third. Percy felt embarrassed and hurt, but then he heard a soft voice behind him. It was the wise old walrus, who had heard everything. "Don't listen to those silly seagulls, Percy. They're just trying to bring you down because they don't know how brave you are," said the wise old walrus. Percy felt a sense of encouragement and hope. He decided to try swimming again, but this time he closed his eyes and imagined himself soaring through the water like a fish. To his surprise, when he opened his eyes, he was swimming, not just paddling in the shallow end, but moving fast and gracefully through the water. Percy was overjoyed. He had finally conquered his fear and was swimming with the other penguins like a pro. But the best part was that now the other penguins, who were also afraid of the water, saw Percy's bravery and were encouraged to try it themselves. And so, thanks to Percy's courage, some of the other penguins, who were once too afraid to swim, had now learned how to overcome their fears and enjoy the icy waters of Antarctica. As Percy joined his friends in diving and splashing through the water, he realized that he had learned a valuable lesson: never give up, even if you're afraid. And who knows, maybe one day he'll even teach the silly seagulls how to swim.